Alright. Ahoy and welcome, Twitch. Navy Blue Dude here. Back with some more Pokemon Blue. So we've been pretty busy since last we streamed. I got sick on Tuesday, yesterday was my off day, and we had Marvel Rivals on Monday. But today's Pokemon Blue. Speaking of Blue, we went on an off-screen grinding quest. So previously, everybody was around level 46, except for Winter the Articuno, who was already 50. Had to use a combination of the rare candies and a lot of grinding at Cinnabar Mansion. But we got everybody level 50. Some of them learned new moves, everybody got stronger, so that's done. So beating Blaine here on Cinnabar gave us the Volcano badge. There's only one left, the Viridian City Gym Leader. Now, I made sure to stock up on Ultra Balls, Hyper Potions, Revives. We're doing pretty good all around. So let's not drag our feet, will we? Straight to Viridian. It's been a while since we came back here. Everything loops back around, huh? Viridian City's gym leader returned. Yeah, so you can only battle Giovanni if you have all other 7 badges. I like how some gym leaders are progression locked. Makes you have to work to battle them. Yo, champion making. Even I don't know Viridian leader's identity. This will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. I heard that the trainers here are light ground type Pokemon. That should be an indicator. Viridian City Pokemon Gym, leader Giovanni. Well, see, you spoiled it already if you read here. Winning trainers Ruby. Oh, Ruby beat Giovanni. That makes sense in the timeline. We're using the movement tiles. I see. I'm the Karate King. Your fate rests with me. Hey, karate? But this is a ground gym. A little out of place here. Alright, Mr. Black Belt. Got a Machoke. Get him, Bunker. Oh, let's go for a Surf Attack. Good. Nice to see that your Water-type moves are, still strong as ever. Oh, nice, and a Machop? Kind of a downgrade, but okay. And one more to go. I was expecting a Machamp, honestly. Go for that Bubble Beam attack. Ooh, you go for Leer. No sense in dropping our defense, because we've won. We'll beat the Black Belt. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're in the wrong place. Actually, I'm forgetting something. When we were grinding off screen, I took the liberty of raising up my Lapras. From level 15 to pretty much with the others, at 50. I planned to bench Spike. I don't really need him for cut. Since he's a ground type, he'll go even with the other ground types in the place in Viridian. Yeah, let's go get Lacey. We'll change back. We'll go back for Spike when we need to cut. Agility on at the bottom, since the ground gym is going to be very, tough for you. There we go. Now between Blastoise, Lapras, and Articuno, got plenty of water and ice muscle. Got a water type, an ice type, and a water ice type. But the decision to add Lapras to the team stemmed from, oh wait, I forgot another thing. I need to teach Lapras Surf. Or at least he's got a Hydro Pump and Water Gun. That simply won't do. He's also got Sing. Let's see, where's the HMO 3? There we go. Surf's like the best HM. At least in my opinion. Though I do have a bias. Because I love Water-type Pokemon. Alright, Lacey. We'll get rid of Water Gun. Perfect. Alright, now back to business. Right, Earth Badge, we're coming to get you. And another revive. Handy. The truly talented win with style. I mean, I suppose you'd look good winning. Yeah? Alright, Cool Trainer wants to fight. Oh, a Rhyhorn. See, that's more like it. Alright, Bunker, Bubble Beam attack. That was a terrible matchup for you. Down with the Cool Trainer. I lost my grip. Indeed you did. The leader will scold me. I mean, after defeat, you're a gym trainer. Winning or losing falls within your purview. Alright, next up. Yeah, you must be running out of steam by now. Not even. Our crew is spick and span. Alright, bring it. Hey, a Sand Slash. Just like the bike. Alright, Bunker, you know the deal. Surf attack, let's go. With crit. Very nice, very nice. And we'll keep going. A Doug Trio. Doug Trio. You're fast. Memory serves. Ooh, okay. Down you go. He defeated another Cool Trainer. I ran out of gas. Should have kept the tank half full at least. You need power to keep up with our gym leader. I know, my Pokemon are in the 50s. That's why I trained. Roar! I'm working myself into a rage. Blood vessels burst, you know. And keep that lidded, please. There are rules and laws about that. Got 4 Machop. Actually, could you imagine what 4 trainers need to deal with, not trainers, 4 Pokemon need to deal with trainers with anger issues? Like, it recalls me, Damien, right? From the Pokemon anime? Who released what would later become Ash's Charmander? Or when Paul released Chimchar in Diamond and Pearl. Yeah. Ooh, Bunker leveled up. 51. Attaboy. Warg. You aren't even speaking English anymore. Those are just grunts and expressions. And gibberish. Go back to school. Alright, I'm electing to have Volty sit out the fighting. Unless there's a non-ground opponent. Pokemon and I, we make wonderful music together. What do you now? I'll be the judge of that. A tamer. What you doing with that whip, sir? Nothing bad, I hope. Alright, one wouldn't even feel it. That's not the crux of the issue. Come on, Winter. We'll give Ice Beam for you. Our newly acquired Articuno. They got that critical hit. Nice. We defeat the tamer. You are in perfect harmony. Pretty good for your first bout. Do you know the identity of our gym leader? Yeah, the leader of Team Rocket, Mr. Giovanni himself. Not exactly a well-kept secret. At least not initially. Plenty of context clues. Let me surmise as such. Your Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip. Keep your instrument away from my crew. I'll report you to Officer Jenny is what I'll do. Alright, an Arbok. Odd choice. But I guess it fits your aesthetic. We'll go for a Blizzard attack. Oh, it misses. Ah, the Arbok used Flare. That's no good. Full heal, Winter. Paralysis is a horrible condition. That's Snake Venom. Finally, the Blizzard lands. Low accuracy, but high power in exchange. Decent trade-off. Oh, now it's Tauros. That's what you look like in Pokemon Blue. We'll go for an Ice Beam. Ooh, you're fast. Gotta work on your speed, Winter. Well, you're a legendary Pokemon, so it makes sense you'd have to be weak somewhere. Youch, Whiplash. Again, you and your fascination with whips. Probably in some really freaky stuff, huh? Alright. Next one. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. Well, it's certainly up there. I think mixed martial arts is the best martial arts, though. MMA? I was expecting Machamp. I'm sorely let down. Seriously, you have plenty of fellow gym trainers you could have induced a trade evolution with, you know? Heck, even Giovanni, I'm sure if you asked him, he'd want you strong enough to challenge prospective challengers. Cho, are you sneezing or are you disappointed? I can't tell. If my Pokemon were as good at karate as I. From what I see, your Machoke's better than you. What are you talking about? You need to brush up on your skills. Viridian Gym was closed for a long time, but now our leader's back. You guys must be over the moon about that, huh? Alright. Nidorino. Alright, that fits the bill, kind of. Become a ground type. We'll go for Fly Attack. We missed the Fury Attack. We land Fly. Went for a Poison Sting. No poison. Great. Ice Beam, Winter. Down you go. And then Nidoking. I need Blizzard to land. Yes. Articuno, way to go. Already earning your keep. And we defeat the cool trainer. I was beaten? Yeah, that's what happened. About the speed of things. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Alright. Let's move around to healing out. Actually, before we go challenge Giovanni, I don't want to run out of power points. So we'll go to the Pokemon Center. I might be being overly prepared or overly worried, but the Fissure TM is a thing. And Giovanni's taught a handful of his Pokemon that move. Maybe low accuracy, but NPC trainers have fixed ratios. They tend to have those low accuracy moves hit way more often than us. Like rigged or something. I ain't taking any chances. Alright, I believe that's all the gym trainers. And all that's left is the big boss himself. You're going down, Mr. Giovanni. If that is your real name. Spoilers, it is his name. Alright, that section's blocked off. We'll have to walk up. Alright, we'll go through here, back here, up here, behind you, and right here. Look at that. Guy just standing there, menacingly. Alright, we're here. Wahahaha. This is my hideout. You know, I'll give you credit. I don't think anybody would have suspected a gym leader of being Team Rocket's leader. I planned to resurrect Team Rocket here, but you have caught me again. Yeah, I needed to get my 8th badge eventually. Viridian reopened. So be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. What are you talking about? Lance is right there. Alright, here we go. The 8th and final Kanto Gym Leader. It's Giovanni. He's got 5 Pokemon. He leads with Rhyhorn. Alright, Winter. You got this. Use Ice Beam. Alright, that's Rhyhorn down. Doug Trio. You're fast. I want to try using Lacey. Articuno, come back. Alright, Lapras. Your shift. Let's go for a Surf attack. The trio goes for Slash. Good critical, but we got good defense. Good work, Lacey. Nido Queen. Oh, now we'll switch back to Winter. We'll use an Ice Beam attack. Alright, got her. Level 51. That's what's up. Nidoking. I'll see your Nidoking and raise you ours. Alright, Havoc. Going for a mirror match here. Earthquake, go. Nice. We even crit. Alright, the crew's in top form. Right on. No, I'll throw out Marco. Level 50, huh? Feels like we overtrained. That's good. We'll go for Psychic. This should end it. Ooh, so close. Giovanni uses Guard Spec. We'll go for Psybeam. Alright, that wasn't too bad. And we defeat Giovanni. I mean, was there any doubt? Ha! That was a truly intense fight. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. Oh, so I guess you are an honorable person. At least you're a competent gym leader. To say nothing of your personality, but... okay. You're a fair and reasonable man, I see. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. It is my gift for your Pokemon League challenger. Oh, TM27? TM27 is Fissure. It will take out Pokemon with just one hit. I made it when I ran the gym here too long ago. Having lost, I cannot face my underlings. Team Rocket is finished forever. Oh hey now. I will dedicate my life to the study of Pokemon. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. Oh, are you turning over a new leaf? Well, good luck on your journey, Giovanni. Hope you find what you're looking for. I hope none of your admins or underlings, the grunts, get too upset about your decision. Blow me away. Giovanni was the gym leader here? Not gonna spend... Nope. Some people just want to live in blissful ignorance. So we'll, put Marco up top. Actually, no, not Marco. Volty. Yeah, Jolteon gets some action now. Let's go heal up and head for the, Indigo Plateau. We basically explored the majority of Kanto by this leg. And our journey's really shaping up. Alright, thanks, Radiant's Joy. I'll be sure to mention your, you and your sisters and your cousins, excellent service to the, Pokemon League HQ. I'm sure they'll give you guys a raise. Benefits packages. Time off. Alright, Jolteon's up top. And it's Ruby. What? Navy! What a surprise to see you here. Surprised why? I'm no less powerful a trainer as you. I got my badges too. So you're going to Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's precisely what I just said. That's cool. Then I'll whip you, Navy. That's a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on. This. I've been waiting on this one. Alright, Ruby wants to fight. You got a full team. Pidgeot? Oh, we couldn't have matched this better. Volty, Thunderbolt. We got rid of Quick Attack for Pin Missile. It could be better. For those pesky Psychic types. Alright, now we're gonna use Rhyhorn. We're gonna switch. Lacey. Come on, Lapras. need you to shore up the competition. Man, I'm really loving my team composition. I'm using a bunch of my favorite. Alright, and back to Jolteon. I'm using not only a ton of my favorite Pokemon, but even ones I've rarely or never used. This is my first time raising an Alakazam in a Gen 1 game. Alright, Gyarados is done for. Growlithe. I think Alakazam has this. Pretty confident. I'd be more afraid if it were an Arcanine. But wait, level 47. You probably learned all your moves at that stage. Which means next we meet, you'll evolve into Arcanine. Okay. Now you have your own Alakazam. I need a physical hitter. Might be fast. Actually, no. The perfect solution. Alright, Jolteon. I'm gonna put a pin in your plans. Alright, we hit you 3 times. Ooh, Psybeam. That was smart. It's a good thing we have a high special stat. Pin Missile again. And fire. One more time. Oh, Psychic, that's gonna hurt. No, no, no. Hold on, Jolteon. No, we missed. Bolty, no. Alright, Ruby. I see your game. Lacey. I trust Lapras. Oh wait, that was a mistake. I want to check your stats actually. 100 defense, 101 special. You're a little slow. You don't need to be fast when you're that good. Alright, Revive. Or Bolty. You can't keep a good Pokemon down on this brew. Administering First Aid. And Lacey tanks that. We're gonna go for an Ice Beam. Yeah, Reflect's only good for physical moves. Just going around your armor. And your last Pokemon is Venusaur. We'll go for Marco. You're part poison, aren't you? Ooh, 53. You have a few levels over us, being your ace. But we'll catch up. After all, Victory Road is chock full of high-level trainers. And strong wild Pokemon. Crit Psychic, gotta love it. And we beat Ruby. Another rival battle, won. What? I was just careless. A likely story. That loosened me up. I'm ready for the Pokemon League. Maybe you need more practice. I'm not gonna listen to the loser. But hey, you know that. I'm out of here. Smell ya. Sure. Alright, let's go heal up. And then we can, make our way toward the Victory Road. Let's go heal. Hi, Nurse Joy. Sorry to bother you again. Okay, with everybody nice and in tip-top shape, we'll resume the journey. Get on our bike. Do 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 do. Actually, I don't really plan on using the Fissure TM. Might as well store it. Might as well adjust our items while we have a moment. Thinking in terms of practicality, the Super Rod We're really even gonna want to fish anything right now? I'll store it. Just keep the stuff that's the most useful to use at the time. Ah. I'm probably gonna need to cut up ahead. Perhaps. I'll bring Sand Slash just in case. If not the case, I'll go back. So I'll store... Lacey. Then bring out... Spike. I'm almost 100% certain we're gonna need a cutter. Because, the gates to the Pokemon League open up for different, like, terrain things. We're gonna have to clear the badge gate. There's gonna be grass and water and cuttable trees. Oh, okay. That happened. And of course it's a Rattata. Gosh, I hate you. You're one of my least liked Pokemon. I prefer your Alolan variant. Well, continuing onward. Pokemon League, Fruncate. So placing the Pokemon League next to the, nearby pilot town of Viridian is like in the same vein of what happened with Giovanni being the Viridian gym leader. Sort of a round circle moment. Oh, that is the Boulder Badge. Go right ahead. Right, you recognize we beat Brock. You can pass here only if you have the Cascade Badge. Oh, that's the Cascade Badge. Okay, please go on ahead. Alright, just keep taking out my badge case. Each time you, League officials need to verify. The Thunder Badge. Yep, right here. One off of Lieutenant Surge. Poor guy. He probably still has PSD after the, events of the Pokemon War. Which we still don't know. You can pass here only if you have the Rainbow Badge. Here it is. I beat Erica. She was quite, cordial about it, too. Alright, Bunker. Let's engage Repel. Max Repel, because now we can afford the good stuff. You can only pass here if you have the Soul Badge. Oh, that is the Soul Badge. Okay then, please go right on ahead. Yeah, Koga. You really had to think about Koga. You can only pass by if you have the Marsh Badge. Sabrina was a challenge. Alright, are there any items around here? Let me make sure I'm not forgetting or skipping anything. Alright. You can only pass by here if you have the Volcano Badge. We doused Blaine, yes. This fire type stood no chance. A lot of open area here. Wonder how much it costs to construct all this. Actually, if Pokemon ever tackles it, I want to see how they founded the Kanto Indigo League. The Pokemon League. The anime makes some references to it in the manga, but in the games they don't really exposit it too much. You can only pass through here if you have the Earth Badge. Giovanni graciously gave it to us. Alright, please go ahead. Victory Road Gate. Pokemon League. Here we are. Wait, so we didn't need cut. Oh, that's gypped. I'm gonna go back for Lacey. Yeah, Lapras over Sandslash. I needed more water power for my party. I thought it would be Starmie, but Lapras was a much better choice. Much better fit for my, how I roll. Alright, Spike, you done your dues? Thank you for your service. Putting you into early retirement. And early retirement, one can only dream, huh? Alright, with Lapras here, we'll put you over Havoc. Yeah. We'll heal up too. You took 1 point of damage, you probably had to use some power points. Note, in the earlier gens, storing your Pokemon in a PC would not remove its status conditions or heal it. It only started becoming a thing later on. All the generations of Pokemon are, like, slightly different. I mean, as they should be, they're different generations. The only things that carry over are, like, Pokemon species, moves, sometimes, most streamlined features. I mean, stats are still a thing. And then they introduce genders, natures, Chinese. All tons of metrics. Honestly, what started out as a game about collecting your favorite pocket monsters and raising them and trading them and training them and stuff, if you look at it from the competitive scene, it branched into this, like, battle phenomenon. Now everybody's about, like, what's the best strategy? What are the best Pokemon to reuse? Can I make my favorite ones super OP and use them competitively? And if I can't, how do I mix up what works? Like, I've seen so many Garchomps when I would play Pokemon Sword and Shield online, or Scarlet and Violet. And I'm like, just let me use my favorites. Thankfully, it seems like Pokemon's starting to get the message, since we're going to get that Pokemon Champions game, which appears to be entirely competitive. I mean, a lot of people have been saying that for years. To separate the casual and competitive, make the Pokemon main games the story, and just casual fun. Whereas you can make an entirely different game for the competitive scene. Oh, we need strength? We got strength. Blastoise is more than enough. Let's go, Bunker. Bunker never skipped Arm Day. Got him pumping iron. Alright, Victory Road's got a little maze puzzle. And now that the switch is flipped, yeah, that colored tile is gone, which means we can pass by here. Alright, let's battle that trainer girl. I wonder if you are good enough for me. In what sense? A cool trainer girl wants to fight. A Persian. Giovanni has one of those in Pokemon Yellow. Alright, Bolty. Thunderbolt. It's pretty close in level to you, and it's fully evolved. No need to take it easy. We won't be pulling our punches. A Ninetales. Alright, you're a danger. Go with Thunder Wave. We gotta lock you down. We avoid Roar. Another Thunderbolt. Ooh, big attack. Alright. And, Thunder Shock. Fully paralyzed. Let's go. Got him. Who needs speed when you can use electricity to slow him down? And we'll beat the cool trainer. I lost out. On a lot, apparently. I never wanted to lose to anyone. Well, Every trainer loses at some point. No one's undefeated. At least not forever. That should probably be the first lesson you learn. You don't create, unreasonable expectations for yourself. Alright, Marco, if you would. Our Alakazam will lead the charge. Or I can come back here and get the other item. We'll get the top one first. EM43. Which one is that? It's Sky Attack. It would be good on either Articuno or Aerodactyl. It's a 2-turn move, and as powerful as it is, I may not end up needing it. I can't get rid of Fly, so I'd have to get rid of Reflect. Reflect might be better overall, in the grand scheme of things. Alright, let's go battle this Trainer Man. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. Well, bring it. Finally, someone who isn't just talking smack. Hoping you back those words. An Ivysaur. Alright. That puts you leagues above most NPC trainers I've fought to the date. At least it's evolved. Psybeam, because you're part poison. We know our type charts here. A Wartortle. Alright, just be a little more neutral. Psychic. Down goes Wartortle. If the trend holds... Ooh, 51. Still have a Charmeleon. Called it. We'll switch to Lacey. There's no telling who your final Pokemon could be, but I don't want to venture to guess either Pikachu or Raichu. Ooh, you're faster. Go for a Flamethrower. Resist. Yeah, neutral matchups don't happen until later on in the franchise. Oh, it's Charizard. Alright. Ooh. Oh, we'll go for the Hydro Pump. Went for Ember here. That's pretty strong. Hydro Pump. The strongest water move of this gen. Can't wait for Bunker to get it. Lapras gets it pretty early. Considerably. The benefit. And we beat Cool Trainer Boy. Male. Guy. Alright. We're distributing the levels to the others pretty well. I want to get everybody to the mid-50s, maybe close to the 60s, before we tackle the Pokemon League. Victory Road should be excellent for this. Alright. Actually, I will need to go back for that other item. We'll have to re-engage our strength. Bunker, if you would. And here we are. Rare candy. You know what, let's just put that to use right now. Who gets it? Well, let's give it to Havoc. Here you go, Nidoking. Yeah, because I want to battle more with Lacey. Yeah, I think this is my endgame team. This is the team team that will carry us to the championship. Alright, let's venture further in. We gotta solve this puzzle. There's the strength. Alright, another trainer. Victory Road is the final test for trainers. Hey, is that Moltres I see overhead? Cool. I might get Moltres and Zapdos at some point. Let's call that extra content. Black Belt wants to fight. You got 3 Pokemon? Okay. Seriously, again with the Macho? Starting to not like the frequency with which they're cropping up. The fact that you didn't trade it to evolve it says 2 things to me. Either you don't have any friends to trade with, or you just want to keep it a Macho. The second one's a little more allowable, but the first one's kind of sad. You got a Machop, huh? Maybe a bit of overkill, but it is what it is. Let's go for it. Alright, Lacey, one more to go. You got this, Lapras. Show him your best surf attack. Ooh, hung in there. Must have average special then. Alright, let's use the Sing attack. Yeah, the sleep condition. How do you love that? And we'll end you with an Ice Beam. Level 51. There we go, Lapras. Alright, we win. Hiya! All you karate types just be shouting. I mean, you can make for intelligent conversation, you know? Just not some grunts and oohs and ahs. Then again, this was the 90s. If you get stuck, try moving some boulders around. Very fitting that Moltres would reside in Victory Road, given what we learn later about the Moltres Flame. How Moltres had a connection into helping the founding of the Pokemon League in Kanto, the Indigo Plateau. At least the anime has a good picture of it. Creates a mythos. Ooh, Mega Kick. Store that later. Well, let's go around you. Grab me a full heal. Well, you know what? Let's battle you. Ah, so you wish to challenge the Elite Four? Well, they are the 4 strongest trainers in the region. I imagine most serious trainers would. They're also kind of like celebrities, right? Functionally. I mean, they're so popular and famous that they pretty much are. Alright, we'll go for Surf Attack. Deal with that Drowsy. I'm also getting Drowsy. Ah, we go for the crit. Lovely. Hypno. Oh, you gotta go. Alright, we'll go for a Strength Attack. Hit you where it hurts. Ah, alright. That misses. Good, good, good. Full beam. No sense in wasting the good stuff. Down goes Hypno. We're just steamrolling through this. Alright, Kadabra, you should be frailer than Hypno. There we are. And Kadabra. Man, it really should have been an Alakazam here. No, you could have 2 Alakazams. That's crazy to think about. And we beat the Juggler. You got me. I suppose we did. Ruby also came through here. Oh, did he now? Reminds me too much of Barry. From Sinnoh. Always one step ahead. Just running and running. You know, Ruby's probably not stopping to smell the flowers. Probably missed so many items, and opportunities, and fun. He's, what's the word? He's jobbing. I believe I'm using that terminology correctly. That's how we're off, huh? Let's go for another. Is Victory Road too tough? Not at all. Just gotta get our way out of here. The Juggler. Oh hey, it's Mr. Mime. We'll go for a strength attack. Oh, double slap. Go for another one. Oh, okay. And we defeat him. Well done. Thank you, thank you. Alright, what's this item here? TM17. Finding a lot of TMs in this, leg of our journey. Submission. The fighting move. Alright. Go down some stairs. Right, that sticks us there. Battle some trainers. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. Well, yeah, kind of, climbing to the top of the mountain, as it were. The proverbial mountain. And I suppose literal ones, too. Literal mountains. Alright, cool trainer female. Oh, a Parasect? You bothered to raise a Paras? I mean, good for you. But you're part grass, aren't you? It ain't gonna go the way you're expecting. Bunker's got Ice Beam. We thought ahead. Level up. Ooh, there's Hydro Pump. Finally. Alright. We're getting rid of Bubble Beam. Time to upgrade. Upgrades, people, upgrades. We get Hydro Pump. Now it's Dugong. Dugong. Oh, hey, kind of cute. Very, sealish. Very sea lionish. Alright, Winter, go for Fly. Alright, Growl. Trying to weaken our physical attack. That's well and good. Let's go for an Ice Beam. We crit. Oh, you got out of there, huh? Go for Blizzard. Chansey. Quite the odd choice. Another Ice Beam, Winter. Go. A Hyper Potion. I guess you'd have those. Gotta get rid of Chansey. There it is. Bye-bye. Man, you stayed around longer than you needed to. And then it's Dugong. Oh, Bolty. Want that thing gone. Go ahead and give him your best zap. Well done. And we beat the cool trainer. Oh, so strong. Let's see. Put Winter up top. No. Yeah, bunker in the bottom. Bottom of the barrel. Not really. Okay, let's put Bolty up top. Marco. Havoc. And Lacey. M47. Explosion. That seems a bit extreme. Right? Oh, there's Moltres. Guard spec. Let's toss that. I don't really have a need for it. Huh. Let's switch Winter for Lacey. I think Sleep would be fine here. Oh, sure, let's try and catch Moltres. Might as well, we're here after all. Alright, let's try it. Caillou! And it's Moltres. Alright, Lacey, I'm counting on you. We're gonna use Ice Beam. Alright, that's good enough. Fire Spin, that's gonna probably smart. Oh, we resist. Cool. Let's go for Sing. Come on, seriously? Come on! It didn't affect. Oh, it's gonna affect. Come on. Seriously, what's the problem here? Hang on, folks. Be right back. Alright, and we're back. Had to take a bathroom break and do a lot of other things. But we're back. We gotta put Moltres to sleep. Please, go to sleep. Yes. Then we can try our hand at catching you. Please work. Number 2. We got Moltres. Let's see, if I named Articuno Winter, I'll name you Summer. Known as the legendary bird of fire, every flap of its wings creates a dazzling flash of flames. Moltres the Flame Pokemon, standing at 6 feet 7 inches tall and weighing 132 pounds. Absolutely. Awesome. That's legendary bird number 2. We'll go after Zapdos at some point. Heck, maybe even this stream if time allows. We'll have to see. Good work, Lapras! Look at you, taking a legendary Pokemon. If you can get through here, you can go meet the Elite Four. Yeah, that's why I'm here. It's redundant, man. Fight! Pokemon Maniac? Oh, Charmeleon. I'm surprised it's not a Charizard yet. You have a particular reason for that, or...? Alright, one down. Look at that, you got your own Lapras. Volty should be enough for you. Alright, Jolteon, easy layup. We got that crit. And then there was Lickitung. We'll leave things to our trusty navigator, Alakazam. Get that big tongue goofy looking guy out of here. Licky! No, unbelievable! I'll believe it. I can beat you when it comes to knowledge about Pokemon. Not even there. I have 20 plus years of experience across generations. You're limited to Kanto, my friend. At this point, we're doubling back. We're gonna have to drop a rock so we can get that switch and open here. Ah, okay. I see the vision. Just need to find... Oh, we'll battle here first, though. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. If you're talking about Ruby, he's not here anymore, I imagine. But I'm here. I fit the bill. We sure do, right? 10-year-old Navy? In universe, I mean. Oh, look, Executor. Look how ugly you look in red and blue. Certainly not a looker. And I suppose with your grass typing, you should look bizarre. A freaky alive coconut tree. You know Barrage, of course you do. You go down to our ice type. Ooh, Cloister. Have I got a match for you? Blast him, Bolty. One to go. Hey, you have an Arcanine. Majestic looking too. You know, I don't think Arcanine has a bad sprite design. Or even 3D model for that case. I tell you, Gen 1 was not hurting for Fire-type designs. Ninetales, Arcanine, Magmar, Flareon, Charmander? Max Revive. I might come in handy in the Pokemon League. Alright. We took the stairs here. We get here. Oh, okay, I think I see it. Yeah. So here's blocked off and we can't go down. We'll go to the left. Let's somehow access that portion that would allow us to get to the black square. Imagine if the stairs here. That puts us here. Nothing further here. Maybe I gotta double back. Might be spending a little time here. I know I've done this puzzle countless times, but it's been a while since I played Gen 1. Okay, so if I push the strength boulder there... Alright, I'm seeing it. Pieces are falling into place. Some Eisen-level thinking here is happening. Saw some counsel from Marco or Alakazam. Him and his 5,000 IQ. I'll put that intelligence quotient to a good use. They even have him make me a supercomputer a la Dr. Stone. Why even use Psychic-type Pokemon for battles? They're so intelligent and their powers are so unique you could use them for many other purposes. Like, the reason Magnemites are seen so often at electric plants is because, well, electricity generation, right? Power. Or why, in refineries and coal mills, you see tons of fire Pokemon. And why they employ water-type Pokemon as sort of like, firefighters and lifeguards and such. Alright, with that switch hit upon, that should unlock this here. Alright, that opens up. Unlocks this section of the cave. Have to battle these two. Alright, with everybody at 51, I guess I'll keep the Lacey. Yeah, Lapras can remain. Only the Chosen can pass here. Okay, I'm chosen then. Working with the Kingler. Alright. Yeah, let's put you to sleep. I'm gonna be blissfully unaware of the shenanigans afoot. Alright, time to punch out Lacey. Hold till your ship's up. Time to swap the deck. A rogue crab found its way on here. Excellent. Tentacruel will remain. Look at him with his arms crossed. Someone probably cut a fart in the room, that's why he's so mad. Alright, that's another one. Hey, Bolty's at 52. Gotta love those level ups. And then there was Blastoise. Ooh. Odd seeing it this way. Facing one rather than wielding one. Alright, Thunderbolt again. Impressive though that an NPC could raise their Pokemon to their final stage. You rarely see that until the higher levels. I don't believe it. Well, what happened? All trainers here are headed to the Pokemon League. Be careful. I've been being very reckless. Then I don't have any reason to be careful. Pokemon are well trained. We're stocked up on items. I've been through this before. So it's like, why even? Why even? I'll show you just how good you are. Don't you mean you'll show me just how good you are? I don't think you're using sense phrasing correctly. Alright, cool trainer miss. Bellsprout. Alright, I can see where this is going. Nice beam, s'il vous plaît. Then it's Weeping Bell, and then it's Victory Bell. So Bellsprout, Weeping Bell, and Victory Bell. Called it. Alright, you don't look so bad. Level 52. I beat the cool trainer. I'm furious. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about that. I mean, I won't. You showed me just how good I was. Exactly. Just to say better than most, but not me. Alright, so I'll have to fall down. That brings us here. I think I know what I have to do with this now. I'm gonna go all the way to left. There should be a switch over yonder. Just need to press down on this. That should open the blockage here. This takes us here. And the exit is here. Let's move Lacey down. It looks like we've reached Pokemon League. The Indigo Plateau, as it were. Indigo Plateau, the ultimate goal of trainers. Pokemon League HQ. the headquarters, the big, branch office. Oh, color change, that's serious. Alright, we reached it. The Pokemon League's Nurse Joy. Probably the head honcho. The one joy to end them all. Alrighty then. Yo, champ in the making. Hey, gym assistant guy. Or I guess I should say league assistant guy? At the Pokemon League, you'll have to face the Elite Four in succession. If you lose, you'll have to start all over again. This is it, go for it. Alright, your standard fare, we have the Trade Center, PC, the League guy, the assistant guy built in. Who are you? From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck! Thank you. Bunch of merchandise around here. And then, of course, we have the Pokemart vendor. Oh wow, we made a ton of money battling those trainers. Giovanni, the gym trainers, and the Victory Road trainers. Didn't even blink. Made over, like, what, 30,000 Pokedollars? We did only use 2 Ultra Balls against Moltres, which was a godsend. We could probably spend on Revive and full potions, full restores. But actually, let me put Havoc up front. I want to go after Zapdos. We'll go to Cerulean. Gonna need our Cutter, which means Spike. But we want to keep Lacey, which means someone needs to stay put. I elect Volpe. Electric versus electric doesn't make a lot of sense in the large scheme of things. Jolteon, you take a siesta? Besides, rotating Pokemon's a given, right? Gary from the anime and Paul can do it. Why can't we? That's more my style anyways. It's good to have a team of 6 that you can reliably train and be close with. But having alternates and a backup, you know, expands your options. Cool, so we'll put Havoc up front because ground typing means, resistance. I don't want to put Sandslash up top to face, Zapdos, because the faster you are, the higher you crit. More often and the sooner you crit, so it's, don't accidentally crit Zapdos to death. And we're keeping Lacey for the obvious, Sing. I tried to paralyze Articuno back in the Seafoam Islands, to no avail. I had to resort to using my Master Ball, which I wanted to save for Mewtwo, but it looks like we'll just have to catch Mewtwo the old-fashioned way with, Mesa Ultra Balls. But we'll get to that when we get to that. Besides, now that Lapras with Sing, I can just put Mewtwo to sleep or paralyze him and, throw a mountain of Ultra Balls until one lands. Besides, if I wasn't going to use my Master Ball on something, it might as well have been a Legendary, and Articuno's just as good as any. Right, Lacey, surf please. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. You're here on business. Oh. Do I have to value? Guess it'll be easy since we're so high level. Wow, are you a Pokemaniac too? Wanna see my collection? Sure, what do you got, kid? You got 2 of them. A Rhyhorn. Level 30. Oh, by the time we could surf, we've already beaten Koga, so at this stage, yeah, that makes sense. Let's go for an Earthquake, Havoc. Alright, down you go. That's 1. And the Lickitung. Earthquake again. And down you go. You beat the Pokemaniac. I'm not angry. Sure you aren't. Says sarcastically. I have more rare Pokemon at home. Then why'd you only bring the 2? See, if you had more, battle could have been longer. Power plant. So this is the place that provides the majority of the energy to Kanto's facilities? Oh, wild encounter already. Ooh, a Magneton. A wild one at that, too. You know, if it weren't for me having Jolteon, I'd love to have one of you. But I'm gonna hold off. After all, we're here for one reason and one reason alone. Actually, I should probably store those scams I got. I'm gonna pick up the items from here. Yeah, we don't have unlimited item storage, which means we need to be careful about what we pick up and what we do. The hassle, that's also the kind of charm of the 90s and early 2000s games. You constantly have to, like, fiddle and adjust your inventory. After all, if you had an unlimited inventory, carrying space, why would you even use the PC's item storage? Sort of incentive to use the feature, which is smart. You want your players to use your game's features and settings. At least the ones that matter. Alright, let's store them. If I recall correctly, 43 is Sky Attack. I'll make a mental note of that. If we ever decide to use it. Doubtful. It's really strong, but it's a 2-turn move, which immediately puts me off. Off using it. I mean, Fly is an exception. We need Fly. Wait, no more room to store items? Okay, I might actually have want to withdraw some then. Well, let's see. Max Ethers? Sure. Huh. We are filling up. Elixir? In case we run out of power points. I guess they can take something else out. The coin case. Wait, no, we might go gambling later. Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it. Okay, that should be good. Now back to the power plant. Now, Kanto has a power plant, and then in Johto, when we go back to Kanto, it's the same power plant, but updated. And then there's also the Mauville Underground power plant in Hoenn. If memory serves, I think Sinnoh has one too. I think it's more like the Valley Wind Works and the Fuego Iron Works. Sinnoh's got a lot more natural power reserves. They live more off the land than they would. They also kind of need the extra power too, since they live in a very frigid region. Imagine not having power and heat would result in you being frozen like a popsicle. Right, Havoc up top. Not here for the items. Some of these are Electrode, so I'll just skip them altogether. Probably like a Thunder TM, but could teach that to Volpe. It might be here? Nope. It's Electrode. $43, that's high. Must be scaled. You blew yourself up? Havoc, lock in. Well, ouch, that smarts. Another one? I can't believe this. Oh, it's a Voltorb this time. Okay, we can handle that. You can go for a swift attack. If I remember, your species is quick. No wonder Electrode outsped me. Here you go, Nidoking. Gotta treat you like the kingly figure you are. Doing your kind of disservice, after all. The Nidoking and Queen line are one of the coolest Pokemon out there in Gen 1. Design-wise. I especially love Nidoqueen. I've used Nidoqueen before in Pokemon, what was it, Leaf Green? I'm using Nidoking this time, the classic Gen 1 playthrough, because it's the one most people gravitate toward. Plus, it's proving himself to be very useful. Aw, dang it. Well, that's our cue to leave. PM25. We got Thunder. Give that to Bolty later. Get rid of Thunder Shock. Time to upgrade. Better moves. Back then, it felt like a reward. You have to go to the power plant, which is the place where all the electric types are. To get the PM, the strongest electric move of the generation. I won't risk it. Let's just go straight for Zapdos. Ba-da-da-dum. 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 And there you are, our prey. The third and final of the legendary bird Pokemon. We got winter, we got summer. Let me think a bit. What should I name you? If I go through seasons, I can name you autumn, fall. I don't even have to follow the seasons trend if I don't want to. I can name you solstice. Could just name you Sparks. Yeah. Alright, well, I believe we saved once, but just in case. You never be too careful. Alright, let's try this. Bring it. You giant flying light bulb, you. Let's go for Surf. Roll attack. Okay, that was way stronger than I imagined. This was crit. Of course it did. Of course it was. But we also crit. We're immune. One more Surf attack. Good measure. Let them all go. I knew it. Okay, we're just gonna have to hold out until Havoc is killed, I guess, or we switch. If I switch into Lapras, I'll get hit with a Thunder Shock, and that'll be bad. I don't want to use another move. Guess I could use a Max Ether. Let's restore Earthquake. guess I can just keep throwing Ultra Balls. We'll make more money at the league. Please use Drill Peck. Yes. There we go, finally. And we just have to hope that Lacey survives this. Alright, Lapras, you're on deck. All aboard. Kinda locked into that move now, aren't you? Okay, crit. Misses. Even if it crits again, we should be fine. No, we need to heal. Come on, Lacey, hang in there. Seriously. Okay, you're just gonna be critting all the time because you're fast. I get it. Oh no! There we are. Alright, first things first, we're healing first. Alright, we're back. Low HP and asleep, perfect condition. And we caught Zapdos. First try, too. Alright, Zapdos, the electric Pokemon. Standing in at 5 feet 3 inches. Okay, so you're shorter than Moltres. You're a lot more jagged. Weighs 116 pounds. A legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear from clouds while dropping enormous lightning bolts. I thought you were going to say enormous electrified birds, because goodness gracious. Droppings from these three must be horrendous to take care of. I'll name you Sparks. I imagine that's what comes off you when you're generating electricity. Just a mess of sparks. Alright. Well, with that out of the way... Oh, poor Havoc. You're fainted. Don't worry, we're gonna get you the best care possible. Nurse Joy, my Nidoking is out of commission. Some of my other Pokemon are kind of like dinged up too. Please help. Oh, thank you so much. Here's some extra on the house. Gonna tip you. Alright, we'll deposit. Pike. You no longer need cut. Used at this leg. Big back Bolty. Oh yeah, right, I was gonna give you Thunder. Here you go, Jolteon. Go keep Thunderbolt, Pin Missile, Thunder Wave can be useful. We'll get rid of Thunder Shock. Now you're fully charged. Could be a decisive difference. Thunder should be good against Lorelei, her water Pokemon. Well, her ice water Pokemon. Some of Lance's flying types. Bruno's fighting Pokemon, the non-Onyx ones. Well, so Agatha's ghosts, and whatever Ruby will have in store for us. So, yeah, a little less... Actually, we got about a little over 10 minutes left till I end the stream. I guess we can devote to a little grinding. After all, we're not challenging the league this run. I'll save challenging the Elite Four and the Mewtwo stuff for next stream. You know, gotta sparse out the content. Believe you me, if it were a longer stream, I would take care of all that. But, still figuring out this Twitch thing, and, plus I'm allocating time for other endeavors. For now, I think 2 hours is fine. Might be able to, stretch it out to 3 in the future. Zubats, really? Even here? I just cannot escape you. Oh wait, no, I just escaped you. Yeah, I wouldn't be so mad if there were Golbats. Onyx, see, that's more like it. Down you go. Dude. You know, looking back, I kind of understand why, Pokemon didn't really have a habit of allowing fully evolved Pokemon to be found in the wild as often or at all, at least in the earlier generations. Because it's like getting to an Alakazam, a Golem, a Gengar, it should be like something you aspire toward, right? Through evolution and leveling and hard work. You shouldn't just be able to catch a wild Gengar and call it a day. That like cuts out a lot of the build-up and investment, you know? Like, I appreciate more the fact that I raised Havoc from a Nidoran to a Nidorino to a Nidoking than just getting it as a Nidoking. Of course, there are certain other Pokemon you might not feel that way about, like, in Unova, right? They made it so you could catch a Dragonair and a Dragonite through Super Rods. I think it's near the Dragon Spiral Tower. Yeah, there were some sections where you could, get them. Hey! That's more like a Golbat. Level 40 Golbat. You'll serve nicely. This Battle Beast from Invincible once said, fair game? Quite like this term. Fair game indeed. Ooh, 15-15? We'll slay a couple more Pokemon and get you to your next level. Hey, Connor X0! Welcome to the chat. Lurk got you tabbed up, streaming here too. Oh, well, welcome for however briefly you're here. In 10 minutes I'm about to end stream, but, I welcome the presence. Hiya. As you can see, we're at the Victory Road. We pretty much cleared it. We cleared the Victory Road. We reached, Pokemon League HQ. I'm just grinding my Pokemon here a little bit, because we're in our, low 50s. I want to make sure they're in their high 50s to 60s before we challenge the, League. Because, well, you know, difficulty creep. Just level jumps immediately. And plus, Victory Road ain't one of the worst grinding spots in this game. Oh yeah, we have Surf. What am I thinking? I don't want to just spam Earthquake. Those are valuable. We'll get Havoc to 52. Then we'll train, I think it's Marco? Yeah, I'll let them get some love too. Ton of Wild Onyx here. And again, a plateau. The Victory Road and the plateau is just like one huge hill, right? Like a big old mountain. So with the terrain system of Victory Road, it makes sense there are a bunch of Onyx here. Hey, we leveled up! See, I like it when they sparse out the Pokemon to its suited environment. Like, it makes sense you're able to catch Goldeen and Magikarp through rods, because they're fish. Move them all down, move them all down. Alright, Marco's up. Come on, Alakazam. Put that brain of yours to good use. The muscle, too. Well, it's an organ, but it's also a muscle. Or mental muscle. Yo, if I were a Pokemon trainer for real, and I actually had the Pokemon who this team, my crew is composed of, I'd be having them do silly things. Like, I'd have Alakazam using his spoons and his psychic powers to just levitate things at random. Like, maybe like bringing me my root beer from the counter because I'm too lazy to reach for it. Or like with Blastoise, right? Maybe I use Bunker as a chair. Or I have him, like, move things for me with his bulk size. Wait, no! He's got those big hydrants. Those hydro cannons on his shoulders, right? And those have enough PSI to, like, punch a hole through steel, so... Huh. What would that be useful for? I guess clearing out garbage? Be fun at the beach. I mean, Lapras is a no-brainer. We've seen the Orange Island anime, right? The Orange Island segment of the Pokemon anime. Yeah, just go riding around on Lapras. At the beach, in the ocean. By the pool. Ooh, that's a stronger Onix. You get a Psychic. I don't know what your special stats like, but I don't want to goof and use a Side Beam only for you to live. That's what happens when people get cocky. So let's see, I went through Alakazam, Blastoise, Lapras. We still have Nidoking, Jolteon, and Articuno. So for Nidoking, he's plenty strong and durable. I mean, same thing with Blastoise, I just have him destroy things, like maybe move boxes and like break down garbage and structures in my path. Oh, you know what? You'd be good for reconstruction. If I ever have to build a house. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I could just put most of my Pokemon to work helping me build a house. That'd be perfect. Right, with Articuno's ice powers, and Lapras too. Probably just have central cooling. I've built an AC unit, and then, with Blastoise Nidoking, we have the bulk, right? We have a lot of muscle there. Alakazam just move things with his mind, so it'll help with everything. And Jolteon could be useful in providing free electricity. Just zap the generator and bam, I'm off the grid. Oh, this is wonderful. The only thing I'm missing is a fire type who can, like, warm things up for me. Probably catch a Magmar. My 7th Pokemon, yeah. Oh, and of course, Sandslash would probably be my, like, cutter. I'd have Sandslash chop up vegetables and, chop up vegetables, things in my path, like trees and thorns and vines. So you can also curl up to a ball and a quill. What would his quills be useful for? Maybe sewing? Be awkward, but or we can make it work. Alright, another Onix. You know, I've always wondered, how do the regions keep their Pokemon populations under control? And the answer to that is Pokemon trainers. I mean, every day a new trainer's turning 10, right? And being issued their starter Pokemon by the region's professor, or their parent, or, you know, a local adult figure, right? So, yeah, no, yeah, the region's own trainers handle the wild Pokemon population. They faint a lot of them for experience, they catch some for their party to raise and to keep in the PC, and just through their own battles. The stronger the trainers get, the more confident they are in mowing down the excessive Rattata and Zubat population, and oh boy, keeping those Magikarp numbers low, because let me tell you, if every Magikarp in the Kanto region evolved into a Gyarados simultaneously, it'd be an end of days. Not even Mewtwo could probably stop that. Like, imagine 100 angry Gyarados. It'd be apocalyptic. It does as much in the Pokedex entries. I mean, I suppose that's why in the Lucario and the Mystery of Mew movie, right? There's a flashback to Sir Aaron and Lucario, trying to avoid enemy forces. There were like two sides, right? And they had different Pokemon, like Charizards, Tyrannitars, Agrons. Ooh, a Graveler. I'd love to see Wild Golem. Although probably not until Cerulean Cave, I imagine. If possible. But the point being, an army of fully evolved Pokemon is nothing to sneeze at. I might actually rather face a single legendary Pokemon than an army of fully evolved Pokemon. Because the numbers and the scale, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, that single legendary might be individually more powerful than any one of those, Pokemon. Like, a Lugia could probably take on a Charizard, a Tyranitar, an Aggron, but imagine, like, 20 Charizards. Right? Then it becomes a whole nother conversation. Don't get me wrong, legendary Pokemon would probably put up a fight, depending on what it is. But eventually, it's a living being too. So it'd probably have stamina or energy to draw from, and when it runs out, that's all she wrote. Alright, we got 2 minutes left. Time enough to go heal up, give some closing statements, and yeah, conclude stream. Honestly, we did everything we set out to do. We beat Giovanni, got the Earth Badge, introduced Lacey the Lapras, who we were kindly gifted by the Silpho employee, who's now a firm member of our team for this last leg. Replaced Spike, put him into early retirement, but, you know, semi-retired since he'll come back on occasion to serve as our cutter and other things. For now, he's chilling. So speaking on that, let's see, so we beat Giovanni, we got the Earth Badge, we added Lapras to our team, we beat Ruby in another rival battle at the Pokemon League Gate, and we entered Victory Road, we battled a lot of trainers, made our way through the Victory Road puzzle, you know, strength puzzle, hitting all those switches and opening those places. We found out that our storage system has a maximum capacity. You know, I knew it was coming, but I didn't think it'd be this soon. But we'll deal. Oh. Deal with this, shall we? Hang on. No. And, what else? So after we cleared, the Victory Road, we, right, we cleared through Victory Road, we battled and caught Moltres on the way, since Moltres lives in Victory Road. Then, after beating all the trainers, getting some of the items, and getting out, we made it to Indigo League, Indigo Plateau HQ, Pokemon League. We flew back to the power plant, where we caught Zapdos. Now we have all 3 legendary birds. And, we grinded a bit, some of our Pokemon. And yeah, next stream will likely consist of us tackling the Pokemon League, battling the Elite Four and the Champion. And then post-game shenanigans will largely, mostly, entirely revolve around, Cerulean Cave and Mewtwo. And then we'll wrap up Pokemon Blue. And then post-Pokemon Blue, I've already played Pokemon Soul Silver and Crystal. I mean, both on YouTube and here. So what we'll do is, we'll start back up with Gen 3. I had begun playing Pokemon Emerald on, I believe it was YouTube, but, that save either got corrupted or lost, so I'll have to start again. Might as well do it here on Twitch. So after we conclude with Pokemon Blue, which will likely be, I want to say, next Tuesday. So yeah, Tuesday coming up. Once we conclude Pokemon Blue, I guess that Thursday we'll begin Pokemon Emerald. And yeah. Outside that, I want to thank everyone here who's been in chat. Lovely to have you all. And we'll pick back up. Stay hydrated and battle ready. Navy Blue Dude, signing off. Now, before we leave truly, let's see if I can't raid anybody. Send someone a raid. Raid Shadow Legends. Raid Shadow Legends. gonna go check out Fidel's stream anyways. Yeah, let's go send Mr. Games Cage. The raid. Alright everybody, see ya!